But today's show, tonight, I want to do some songs about time. And I posted a thing, and you guys, a few people commented that it's a good idea. And I don't know, time, for me, I write about it all the time. All the time. It's kind of a lifelong thing. I don't know why some people that are into the arts, if you write about time more or less than other people, but kind of a personal obsession of sorts for me. It seems like the word time itself ends up in a lot of my stuff, and yeah, it's just all over my thing. It always has been. And so tonight I picked out 4 songs. This is going to be all original stuff tonight. And I'm going to do a little birthday thing later. It's Bradley Knowles' birthday from Sublime. And he would have been 53 today if he would have made it. And we're going to celebrate him anyway at the end of the segment. Because if from SoCal like I am, he was such a big part of our lives growing up. And he was actually around the island where I grew up on Catalina quite a bit. And get to see him around. And I even had a friend who dated his sister when they used to play backyard parties and things and everything all around Long Beach. But I wasn't planning on picking the open D guitar tonight, but time is, you can do it any way you want, I guess, but I have a song called Boat Captain Stomp. And I think I'll start out with that for you guys. But we're going to do a song about lost time today and points in your life where it seems like you're just sort of lost in the flow of it. Another song I'm going to do is when it's time to do something. You feel like you gotta do something physical. I go through those things in our lives. And then when time's standing still, I have a song about that. And for me, it's for a lot of people, maybe love has something to do with that. And the last song I'm going to do about time is about the end. It's about death, about the end of your personal journey. And then we'll do a song for Bradley. But this is called Boat Captain Stomp, and it's sort of a way to get started. And when I first came out here, I had trouble finding a job in my field. So that's what this is about. I can't get no work as a boat captain. I can't get no work as a boat captain. No, I can't get no work as a boat captain. So please take me on home. Well, Sunday morning's coming, Sunday morning's gone. Sunday morning's gone, Sunday morning's gone now. Sunday morning's come, friend, and Sunday morning's gone. So please take me on home. I can't get no work as a boat captain. No, I can't get no work as a boat captain. I can't get no work as a boat captain. So please, won't you take me on home? Just take me home. I just love the sound of this open D steel top guitars, and I was messing around. I was over on the other side of the studio today, and I set all the other gear out, and I picked it up just to see what it sounded like in the Rode NT1A on the guitar here, and it's pretty sweet if you got an NT1. But another killer Rode mic is the 1000. If you have one of those, I just got one a little while ago for the overhead stand-up mic, and boy, the 1000, it's a great mic to have on your piano. And speaking of the piano, I know I said I was going to do it tonight, but piano's going to wait for another evening because it's been so cold out here, and I've been running a heater in the studio room, and I realized yesterday when I was practicing for this that the piano's whacked out of tune pretty good right now, so I can stand it, but I don't want to put you guys through it. I'm going to get tuned up, and then we'll do it later on. So I do a song called Come and See, and this is the song about lost time. Times when you're just kind of in it, and you're just sort of floating around, and you don't know what is going to happen, and you feel a little lonesome maybe. That's what this one's about. You're alone here in the valley, might be lost with no relief. You got trouble on your mind, you gotta fight for some peace. You're not as young as you used to be, you're not as old as your dad. Oh no, you gotta climb your way up top, just to slide back down again. Oh, come and see. Oh, stand up and look. Yeah. Check out the sky above you. Just take a wide look. Things down here move so fast, you gotta step outside and run, run, run. And then time and distance, oh you, when you're chasing the sun, yeah. And it can feel like it's all for nothing, but you don't know what's down the line. Oh no, may I to stay in the game, friend, and I try not to look for it. Oh, come and see. Oh, stand up and look. Yeah. Check out the sky above you. Let's take a wide look. Yeah. Now you think daylight has passed you now. Now you still have all your songs. Yeah, you do. And when the people sing together, yeah, like looking up at the stars and the sun. let you go. No. Oh my God, it's almost halfway through the big show. So, oh, come and see. Oh, stand up and look. Look at the big old blue sky above you. Just take a wide, wide look, yeah. Just take a wide look. All right, that's a song about lost time right there. And I'll share something else with you guys right now. These little Monday nights have been doing something for me. I'm taking all my junk that's in folders and doing this just for this. So I'm going to end up with a stack of these really pro-looking lyric sheets. Next time I go into a big studio, they'll just be like, what? I remember the other guy with all the scribble and the yellow paper. What happened to him? I don't know. He's gone. Kicked him out and replaced him with a typewriter. Well, the next song we're gonna do is called "Grab Your Hat," and this is an older tune. It's back from a different time in my life when time was kind of like it's time for doing something. So that's what this one is. And lived in Portland, Oregon when my son was born. He was born up there on 38th Ave and Southeast. Shout out to Portland. City of Bridges, and I think they call it the City of Roses too. There's a few Portland people around Nashville. Todd Snyder lives a couple streets away. Double Wide Blues. He's a Portland guy that got us a lot earlier started in this than I did. But anyway, I was living in Portland at the time where this came from, and struggling, man. You know, no money and trying to figure it out. I think my son's mom and I moved back to the island, SoCal, every winter when she was going to school, and I drove this big moving truck up and down the 5 from Portland, and we take our stuff all the way to like Huntington Beach and store it, and then we go back to Portland every year, and so I wrote this song around that idea, just feeling like struggling so hard and trying to figure it out. I don't know, it was the best looking in hindsight, of course. You know what they say, best of times, you don't know it at the time. Well, I grew up on these streets. Start that again. Well, I grew up on these streets, and now the town's gotten colder. Faces I love, they don't want me around. And if they do, maybe they just don't show it. Either way, I don't like the sound. Well, I guess it's time for leaving. Katie, grab your coat, grab your hat, and tell the landlord we ain't coming back. There's just no rhyme, no reason. Sometimes life gets you down. Seems we've been traveling from every place to every town. We ain't wanted here in my hometown. Day after day, I'm keeping a dime for every dollar. trying hard to work my way through the grime, the dust and squalor. Folks down here, they must like to see a man suffer. Sometimes I think it was easier when I was on my own. Well, I guess it's time for leaving. Katie, grab your coat, grab your hat. Tell the landlord we're not coming back, no. There's just no rhyme, no reason. Sometimes life gets you down. Seems we're traveling from every place to every town, and I ain't wanted here in my hometown. And it hurts so bad, I know. Well, it hurts so bad, I know. When the summer comes, the sun's gonna shine, I know. When the summer comes, this rain's gonna stop, I know. Time for leaving right there. That's not a good feeling at all. You feel like you gotta do that, but it happens, especially when you're younger, before you realize that you don't give a flying F what anybody in your neighborhood thinks about you anymore. No, that's not really true. I got great neighbors, although they don't want me to get chickens. But I'm building the dang hen house anyway right now, and it's coming, so they'll change their mind when they get a hold of some good old eggs this spring, I think. That's what's going down in Nashville at the moment. We're going to go to the happy part of time right now. We're going to go to love. Time stands still. That's what happens for me. You don't want it to ever be any other way. There were 99 reasons why should have turned and ran the other way. Maybe it was the season of my life. I wanted so bad for her to stay, but I knew from the start she'd always be in my heart. In my heart. I was a broken-hearted sailor boy, and when she laughed, it drove my blues away. That summer wind in life just failed to warn me that if she ever left, I'd be blown away. But I knew from the start she'd always be in my heart. It's a powerful potion, love, and it just ain't as blind as they say. It'll make you dance on the stars, or it can leave you lying in the rain. Oh, 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 oh. We just keep on dancing anyway. Well, I thought she was made of magic, but I didn't see that good and bad can live simultaneously. It's hard to explain, but I know that you know these things in life are just the way that it goes. I knew from the start she'd always be in my heart, in my heart. It's a powerful potion, love, and it just ain't as blind as they say. It'll make you dance on the stars, or it'll leave you lying in the rain. Ooh, 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 ooh. So it keep on dancing anyway. Always in My Heart. That's a tune of mine from 2017 that I tried to enter into a song contest. I was living out in CA in the mountains up in Big Bear. I tried to enter the NSAI song contest with that song, and it's a whole industry now, these song contests, and little information, you guys. If you encourage, like, maybe you got kids and they're writing or something, you encourage them to get in these contests, you know what happens? You get back this form and it says, you know, I love NSAI and I'm a member out here and I'm getting really involved, and they're awesome. They're really cool. And it may have actually been an American Songwriters Contest, but I got this sheet back, you know, that said it rates you on a 1 to 10 things that your song's supposed to have. And it's like, wow, it's the first time I ever did that. And so I got a 3 out of 10, a 3, like a 1, 2, 3 out of 10 on that song. And I was just like, what? But I didn't know how they were rating it. They're rating it, you know, it's just as if it's for the radio. So if you want to play some music, just be an artist. That's the word. That's the word right there. Just do it. Do it to be an artist, and God help you if you ever try to write for the radio. I'll just leave it at that, because that's a whole nother bag. But it certainly would be cool to hear some on the radio. There's songs written about that. When you hear the song on there, I've never got a cut. It's a radio, but there's still time left for that. Well, we slid right through those, and what's left right now is the end. Is the sort of the thing that makes us want to make the best of all our time, and listen to that J40 on the Rode NT1. This is a great guitar. I bought it new in 1989. Now it's all hacked up. But there's a song called Ashes at Sea, and this one I used to do in a former life. I used to do boat charters and on a couple different boats, and for other people. And you end up doing, inevitably, you're going to do some burials at sea. And they're really cool, and it's great to be, you know, helping the families, and it's such a hard time for everybody involved, and I did a ton of them. And I gotta say, I was affected after a while, you know. A couple of them in particular, one in particular, a couple summers before I quit, I was doing it on the sailboat on Thesis. And I was just in the back of the boat, and these people, it was like the most beautiful one. And I'd done 100 of them, and then I'm crying, you know, and it's just like they're on their way back, and I was still just like trying to hold it together. I got my sunglasses on. I was sober at the time, so they weren't crooked, at least, but it's hard. and you know, of course you're affected by that. But that one, when they really get you, and the water turns a different color. And on the really beautiful days, when the people are young, especially, that would be hard because they have photos. And this was one of those. It was a young gal who had been in a car accident, was hit and got killed, and it's just tragic, you know. But I didn't know how I felt about burials at sea for a while after that. And I buried one of my friends, an islander, on a big old thing, and a lot of people were there, and that was the end of it. And after that, I thought, I don't want to do that, you know. But I don't know how I feel about it now. The ocean is the ocean. I don't know. This is called Ashes at Sea. Don't scatter my ashes alone at sea. You know that sounds a little cold to me. I don't want to ever be that lonely. I'm already gone out there anyway, my friends, anyway now. Hold my hand, mate. I'm not sure about being alone anymore that way. I might need some company here for a while. Lost on the highway again. All the same emotions, I never really win. Will I ever come to high water again? I'm already gone. Oh, anyway, my love, I'm already gone. Raise up before you fade. Climb that mountain range, oh, and when your bottle runs dry, my friend, take another look at it all again. Oh, I wanna go. I wanna go. Roll me some bones, my God. I don't feel too good now at all. I wanna go slow, like the tide that I see out there on the ocean where I roll. Well, follow me now, just one more time. I don't know if I can leave this life of crime, but I wanna get old someday. Don't scatter my ashes alone at sea. You know that sounds a little cold to me. So yeah, that's a really depressing song. But hey, it's a show about time, so time's got to run out sometime, and you may as well think about it. I sure as heck spend enough time thinking about it, so may as well pull y'all into it. Let's all think about it together, and we'll go out and do something fun afterwards. Can't think about it too much, but anyway, it's Bradley Nolan's birthday, and man, Sublime, what can you even say about that? Eric Wilson, Buddy Gow in that band, and this song, Pool Shark, is one of my favorite songs. I didn't even quite put it together what it was about. You know, you kind of do at the time when it came out, and then you kind of didn't get it too. Bradley is 5 years older than me, and although he's around the island a little bit in SoCal and Long Beach, I think I was in the water with him a few times in Huntington. And, I remember went to his house one time with Sleepy Dan Valera, and we were over there to feed the dog or something like that, or his girlfriend needed us to pick Katie, Bradley's sister, and it was a trip. I just remember, oh wow, this is Bradley's house. This is where Bradley grew up, and then a few years later, he was passed away. But some people thought that Pool Shark was about a girl he was dating. There was a pool shark, and but other people say that's a metaphor for shooting, and so I don't know which is truth. But the line, I do know that the line, lying on my plastic bed, he tried to get clean like over a dozen times. And you know how the beds in treatment centers are covered in plastic or like that. So, I think he wrote this song when he was in once. That's my take on it. But anyway, 40 Ounces of Freedom, my favorite Bradley record. And I think that if you want to think about Bradley's legacy, best thing to do is go to a song like What I Got or Santeria or What I Got. It's like a quintessential Bradley song to me because it was about love for him and his own demons, just like anybody else or that. But he really was a positive force, I think, overall. So happy birthday, Bradley Noel. Lying in my plastic bed thinking how things weren't so cool to me. My baby likes to shoot pool. I like lying naked in my bedroom, tying off the dinosaur tonight. Used to be so cool, and now I got the needle, and I can't shake and I can't breathe. Take it away, but I want more and more. One day I'm gonna lose the war. Lying in my plastic bed, thinking how things weren't so cool to me. My baby likes to shoot pool. I like lying naked in my bedroom, tying off the dinosaur tonight. Used to be so cool, and now I got the needle, and I can't shake and I can't breathe. Take it away, but I want more and more. One day I'm gonna lose the war. And that's that. That is a super sad song, but honestly, it's got honest truth that Bradley's stuff is more challenging to play, and Wilson and Buddy Gow, it's harder. Sublime stuff's harder to play than you think it is when you hear it on the radio. So that's just one that I knew, just to give him a little bit of respect tonight. And I know it's a lot of people's favorite song. It's like, ugh, you know. But it's saying something, it's deep, and it gets at something, and that's what it's all about. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show about time here tonight. And I think next week I'm going to be doing a little thing. If there's anybody still listening next week, we're going to do a little hometown hit series. I think I'm going to do 2 Mondays full of songs like The Phoenix and Gates of San Pedro and hometown hits, Eyes Like That, all originals. So we're doing that for the next couple weeks, and I hope you guys give it a listen. If you can't make it live, check it out. It'll be posted up the next day or whatever. And it's a lot of fun. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate all you guys tuning in every week, the 5 or 6 of you guys that are out there. And I'm going to look at the comments later. I'm still not good enough to do that here, but I hope you're enjoying it. I'm really enjoying doing it, and it's motivational. It's motivational. I'm getting a lot of stuff done around the studio here. So thanks for tuning it in. You guys stay safe out there.